مولاي صل وسلم دائما.
Hey, so I'm going to talk to you about podcasts during Ramadan that you should look out for. Noor Tagore's The Process talks about different celebrities and how they came to where they are now, and she also discusses the process and the hardships that come alongside their journey. So I love this podcast because it talks about books and it's two Muslim women who discuss why books or different authors who come to mind, and they also talk about different authors of various backgrounds. And I think if you love reading and you love reading a variety of books, then this is the podcast for you to listen to. So this next one is Salam Girl, and it's by two Muslim women who are converts or reverts in Islam. And what I really like about this is they talk about the struggles of converting to Islam, as well as things that they do throughout uh, their journeys. And I think it's a really beautiful podcast and a very powerful podcast, especially as we're entering Ramadan. Unwed and Unfiltered is by Zaina and Dunya, and what I really love about this podcast is it makes you feel like you're having a conversation with them, and it's a very open conversation about a variety of topics. Some of the topics that I really like that they had is about Ramadan and being alone. Swiss Cast with Imam Sahib Webb is a really good podcast to listen to during Ramadan, mainly because he talks about a variety of topics that can be dealt with in everyday life, such as keto and fitness, as well as hikam and other religious topics. Podcast talks about how Muslim men can be better allies to Muslim women and different questions with Khalud Hussein, as well as the art of association. But my other Muslim friend does that, and you don't do that, and a lot of other topics that are very relatable to Muslim youth today. The Hold My Hijab podcast talks about reconnecting with your masjid etiquette, as well as parenting goals, costumes, friendship circles, and a variety of topics that are very relevant today. And I believe the way they talk about it will have you immersed in their stories and what's going on with them. Freshly Grounded by Faisal and Sam are two British boys who talk about topics such as COVID and Omar Adam, Ismail Boumel, Kamal Saleh, Tim Humble, and other guest stars that come on their show. The Blonde Chronicles talks about everything from K-dramas and K-pop to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, as well as a new decade and cancel culture and other issues that are relevant to pop culture. So if you're into that sort of thing, this is perfect for that. It also talks about different Islamic values such as Ramadan.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما. دائما مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا